Alright, in this video I'm going to show you how I'm going to fix my dryer. I already took it apart and then I ordered the part, so I already know what it is. Does it sound like that? I got the door switch unhooked. So I took it apart and the blower motor was messed up. So I tried to kind of get it by and it worked for like 3 loads. And I ordered a new one. And it just come in. Alright, let's open it up and see if it's the right part. And this is... It's an Admiral electric. Said down here somewhere the model right there. Same as Maytag, some Maytags, and there's a whole list of different dryers that this blower wheel would fit. So alright, it looks like what I remember. So this is pretty easy to replace actually. And I've also replaced the belt and pulley on it in here too. So while I got it apart, I'll show you what I did for that. So first of all, you gotta pop open this top. Like that. There's this little I just yank on it and it opens, but there's some little plastic things that holds the top on. And I'll pull this back some maybe. Oh, we're caught. Okay, and then you can see the drum. There's the belt I replaced already once. And you got to take this front off, so to do that, there's a screw there. Another one over there. Here's the door safety switch I hot rodded, so you can open the door while it's still running. And I think that switch went bad, that's why I did it. And it's probably not recommended. So I'll get some tools and take that off. It was a 1/4 inch. Here's a little hack if you don't know, but anything 1/4 inch is the same as the nut driver. One of them bit drivers. It takes all the different bits. So once I get it loose with the ratchet, I'll do this and probably drop the screw. Alright. Maybe I will do it this to begin with. It also has a flathead screwdriver. Alright, so once you got them off, it just opens up. And you can see the drum. Now when I replace the belt, I just yank this drum. It comes right off. It's kind of hard to get back on. There's a groove right here that you can't see because they're in the bottom. But basically the pulley, we'll just say this is the back side. It fit into this groove and it was a really tight fit. So I had to just kind of jam it in there. As this felt seal, and I was able to just reef it on there but it was difficult. I don't know, maybe there's another way you're supposed to do it, but I just jammed it back in and it worked. Took a little bit messing around. So here is my pulley, or my blower motor. You see it's all messed up. So to get that off, you gotta take this front shield off. So I'll do that. Those are also a quarter hex heads. So I'm gonna cheat. Use the power tools. Alright, I got all them out. There's two down here I forgot about. One right there and one right there. And them must be 5/16. They're bigger than a quarter. Just a second. It was 5/16. So I got them two out. I got some wires here. If you want to be safe, you should unplug it first. I'm just gonna risk it. I'm guessing that must be thermostat if it gets too hot. And then also while you're doing this, you can see all the lint. I got fan pieces, blower pieces down there. So a good time to clean it all out. And oh, by the way, I paid about $45 I think for this, so it's cheaper than buying a new one. And so far, even messing with the videos, I got about maybe 15 minutes into it, and I'm almost done. So it was pretty messed up. Wish I had better lighting for you. So what we need is this. It's like a hose clamp, pinch clamp. And see it's rubbing on here. And what was happening was, yeah, I guess you're gonna need this too. Alright, so what was happening was it was just running, making all kinds of noise. Wasn't blowing anything out of the vent. It was still warming up and everything. So that's when I first took it apart, found the fan. So we need, slide this on. It is man, this light back here. It does have a little flat spot, so you gotta line it up. Alright, that takes a little bit of pressure. Hold on. Alright, that took a lot more pressure than I thought it would. So I got it in and I had to bring out a little mini sledge. And actually I was just kind of tapping it with the handle. But it took quite a bit of force. And now I'm flush. So I went and I found a deep well socket. 3/4 inch. Seemed to fit over this pretty good. So I'll finish it off that way. Alright, that seemed to do the trick. So I got it, and I could feel it hit the other snap ring. I got the groove here for the outside snap ring. And my snap ring pliers are outside. So I'm just gonna, you can use a screwdriver or something. I think I could probably just do it with my hand. Yep, that went on real easy. So now, got my Leatherman out. See if I can do this one-handed. Grab them two tangs. Then you can put it on. it's installed. Clean it out, start putting things back together. Got all the 1/4 inch screws put back in and the 2 5/16. Don't forget this cross brace here. Other than that, it's just self-explanatory. Well, I got it apart. Let's see if I can show you this. Here, see, the other side of this motor has a pulley on it for the belt. So when you replace the belt, you'll be messing with it down there. And I can't remember if I had to take the drum out, but you might be able to just pick it up and get the belt under there. Save you a little bit of headache of trying to get the drum back in with them jammed in with them pulleys. So you can turn. Nothing's rubbing. So move my tools out of the way. Put the front back on. There's on the bottom, I didn't show you that when I took it apart, there's these tabs that fit in the bottom of the front plate there. So just line them up, slide that in, hinge it, pull it back together, and then you just got these bolts up here, screws. There, and there's a lot of lint in here too. Might as well check this side too before you put it back together. I don't know how all that leaks through, but look at all that. So double check that, make sure that's clean before you put it back together. Alright, you can see it good on this side. That little bottom tang fits in that slot. Slide this back together. Throw the screws in, we're just about done. Get the screws in. Bring the top down. Snap it back in place. Should we try it? Oh, yeah, so much quieter. And it blew, I don't know if you heard it or not, but it blew a bunch of stuff through that vent because this new fan's working better than the old one was, I guess. There, back to business.